my first time in Texas. I was invited to Houston, and I was warned not to go at a place called Bissonnet. Well, when you tell me not to do something, my curiosity carries me away, and therefore I did a little research and realized why. Driving around, seeing the sights, I ended up going down to Bissonnet, the very famous track. I did try to interview a couple of them, but that didn't happen. They were trying to charge me as if I were a John, and I said, I mean, there's absolutely no services required other than just me asking you a few questions while we drive around, and I'll drop you right back off. But they wouldn't hear it, and I'm not going to pay over $100 just to ask some lady on the street some questions. All I could do here is try to get as much footage as I could, and I went during the weekdays, so I imagine in the weekends, this place is probably like Toys R Us. Around here driving and giggling and having a good old time laughing about this whole situation, about what I saw, but it's also very sad to see these ladies like this. I think they deserve so much more. There were a lot of pretty ladies here, and you know, they're risk takers just by what they do alone, all the hazards that they face in their occupation. Now, I don't knock anybody on what they do for a living, whether it's flipping burgers or walking down these streets half naked. You know, you have to make ends meet, and job is a job after all, and I'll never judge anybody, and it is what it is. And we have to face these things and look at it from a different view. I mean, the law and the courts and the prison systems, they only care to screw over your name. It's mostly the Johns who get screwed over here. Their name, they get fined, their vehicle gets towed, and I'm sure if somebody looked into their background, if they were looking for a job, that might pop up as well. I don't know. However, we're attacking this in the wrong way. I believe maybe we should do something similar to what we've done with legalizing marijuana in some states, where it's now recreational in a few states here. I think we should do the same with prostitution. Have it some sort of state-run sex worker place where everyone gets tested, and the government is the pimp, basically. And since it's already a pimp anyway, and this pimp taxes us all the time and gives us bad service, why not be a real pimp by running a state-run brothel, right? I think a lot of these ladies are here because of abuse, because of drugs, and many reasons. Maybe they have no hope. I believe they're worth so much more, though. And if you're willing to risk life and limb to make ends meet like that, you could totally do something different and make maybe not as much money, but enough money to keep you going every day until you find something better. There's so many things you can jump from the street to earn about the equivalent of what you would make. Perhaps try adult films. And then have an OnlyFans once you start getting popular. There are many things you can do that would just simply take you off the street. And yes, you would have to probably pay taxes, but will you pay Uncle Sam his money, your overlord, or some guy who wouldn't hesitate to hurt you and take everything you've made and just give you a small percentage of it back? Even so, maybe adult videos isn't for you. How about doing something drastic like, I don't know, changing your phone, your name, getting off all your social media accounts and going to a whole nother state, live a whole brand new life? A lot of these ladies need help, and if they truly are there because they want to be there and that's what they like to do, God bless them. They're a soldier. But please, please, ladies, be safe and stay well and try to find a way out of that life. You're worth so much more.
They can't stop it.
So I hung out with a couple of ladies, and the one who told me to stay away from there, and she basically said that it was super dumb of me to go driving around as many times as I did looking for a girl to interview, because A, I have a camera, B, I'm out of town, C, I'm unfamiliar with what goes on there. All correct, all very good points. But I already knew these factors and went around and did it anyway. But nothing happened, and I'm thankful for that, because literally the day after I had left, the very next night, I believe a John was shot and killed while he was having an encounter with one of the street sex workers. So it's possible, from what the police were saying, that he was probably being robbed or possibly even targeted. But next time I'm down there, I'm gonna concentrate on going to another city in Texas, because it's such a big state, and I really liked my time in Houston. Didn't realize there was a lot of Vietnamese presence there. But I believe Austin, San Antonio might be next, then Dallas, maybe Corpus Christi. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll move down there. Taxes are lower than Illinois, that's for sure.